It's interesting how the guards just feel obligated to tell you all kinds of things. Like, let me share my opinion with you, and I'm not even asking them a question or talking to them or anything. Oh. Let's put on the proper attire for this.
Need something?
Yes. Which of the 8 divines do you serve? Now you know you. I'm not going to ask a question.
Right.
They're in the Temple of Mara. Come on.
Lady Mara bids you welcome to her benevolence.
Ah, your name sounds like Boo Babaloo. Dinya Baloo. Dinya Baloo?
What is it you
Babaloo?
seek, my child?
Oh, really? She's... Alright, well... I guess it's the same dialogue for everybody, huh? Which of the 8 divines do you serve?
We are devoted to the goddess Mara, who gave mortals the gift of love, that they might have a hint of eternity.
I suppose that's
Her
Mara
blessings
over
are
there.
many. To love is to know the true nature of the gods.
I don't understand this concept of love very well, but may I receive her blessings?
Not all can hear the broad echoes of deepest dawn. To receive the touch of Mara, you must first act as her hands in the world.
Oh,
Explore
really?
the facets of the infinite jewel. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land?
I don't think I can help you. Mara's alright and all, but I don't understand this concept of love. I'm just an Argonian lizard. I eat skeever and, jump around and frolic in the water.
Do not forsake your heart, child, for it may one day come to surprise you. Mara will always accept you into her arms, should you seek to return to her fold.
Good morning.
And who's this person?
Blessings of Mara upon you.
Caramel.
How may I help you, my son?
Tell me more about this Temple of Mara here, if you
Wonderful.
will.
Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim.
Oh, do you now? So I could have a wedding at the temple?
Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim?
Not really.
Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available.
Oh,
When
like
another
what I'm
person
doing.
shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony.
Well, how about that? Okay. So that's all I need to really talk about, I guess.
May you return to her benevolence in safety.
Now let's check something out here. Because I think I remember if you talk to this fellow, it'll allow you to marry people. So let's,
An amulet of Mara?
yeah.
You're looking for marriage, then?
Let's see. Gives you that interested in me dialogue. Okay,
Let's
so.
go.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
Well, what do we have in here? Come, Jenny. Let us see what this room is about.
Oh, they have a Kiss Sweet Mother. Interesting. Let's see, we'll take that. Oh, he's stealing from the Temple of Mara now.
Ah, Argonian ceremony. What is this? Drifa. I was wondering if you could speak to Maramau about perhaps presiding over a marriage ceremony for myself and Kirava. She's the love of my life, and I wish to be with her forever, but only if we can be wed in traditional Argonian fashion. Traditional Argonian bonding ceremonies are somewhat long and complex, involving unique rituals spoken in our native language. I'd be more than happy to provide a book describing what I'm looking for, as long as Maramau doesn't mind. Talenge. Yes, we're learning all about the secrets of this town. That's about it. Kind of a Spartan room there. What's this? Maramau. There's this Anurio. Oh, it's the elven girl, right?
Marmal. We've gotten numerous reports of disturbances in the graveyard area next to the temple, and we'd like you to investigate. The reports describe strange noises described as stone grating on stone and shadowy figures moving about the mausoleum. I've sent a guard to investigate, but they've come up empty-handed. We've already spoken to Alessandra, but she assures me that these odd reports have nothing to do with any rituals of Arcade she might be performing. Any help you could render would certainly be appreciated. Anorio, steward of Riften. Yeah, these people are just leaving their correspondence laying on the floor like that. Oh, the Trials of Saint Alicia. That was a good book. Okay. It is this room. Yeah. Oh, this is not just one room. It's two rooms. They have straw in the drawer. That's quite interesting. What is all this? A ruin book. I could use some lavender. Oh, Jenny, out of the way, please. There's a chest up there at the front. Maybe I could, that Marmal guy would get up or leave the front row. Maybe we could steal something from that. Oh, the Hall of the Dead. Oh, really? Not much to be gathered from here. I'm curious. Let's go upstairs and see if we can steal from that chest. It might be just impossible to do, but we'll find out. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of movement up here. Is there a pattern to how they move about? Okay, she's moving there. I don't think it's Marmal, it's actually her that's seeing me, I think. So she goes there, she turns and pivots, and then she walks back over to the other wall. didn't notice. Sweet. That was probably my most daring thievery escapade yet.
Hello, how are you?
Come to laugh at the grave tender?
No, not necessarily. Well, that girl's got some. She's quite a dirty dress there.
I
Alessandra?
can see that disapproving look in your eye.
You tend the graveyard, yes?
If you're trying to ask if I tend the Hall of the Dead alone, then the answer is yes. You think anyone around here is going to lift a shovel to help me? Guess again. Leave the dirty work to old Alessandra. Look, I didn't ask for this job. I got stuck with it thanks to my father.
How can you make peace with your father?
I'd like to make the journey to the Hall of the Dead in Windhelm and give my ceremonial dagger to Anders, the caretaker. I
Wait.
believe once it's interred with my father's remains, I'll be at peace with his memory.
Okay, Anders is in Whiterun, actually, but you can tell me Windhelm all you want. Sure, father's interned in Windhelm and Anders is in Whiterun, but anyway, I know because I just did a quest for Anders a while back in Whiterun.
Oh, I can bring it for you.
I hadn't asked you because I was afraid you'd say no. I appreciate your help.
Oh, I'm a really nice guy.
I'm entrusting you with the dagger. Bring it to Anders and he'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, I'm a complete stranger, but she'll go ahead and do that. Okay.
What's special about this dagger?
A priest of Arkay is entrusted with a ceremonial dagger once they've completed their training. It's usually given by the head priest who sanctified the ritual. In my case, the head priest happened to be my father. The thing is, I never wanted to follow in his footsteps. In some ways, I still don't.
But you ended up doing it anyway.
I had to, for honor's sake. But I had waited too long. My father died before he could see my training to completion. When I finally became a priest, they gave me the new high priest's dagger. But I already owned my father's. So you see, I have to return it. It breaks tradition, and I need to tell him that I finally did what he wanted.
Well, I think we've got enough.
Be
there.
cautious. The pilgrimage to the shrine is not an easy one.
Oh yes, you're talking about going to Whiterun. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.